Veteran Print Project brings together veterans and artists to recreate the story of the veteran through a fine art print. The veteran gives his or her oral history, and the artist is given that oral history and is asked to have a conversation with the veteran to recreate that story through a fine art print. The fine art prints include traditional methods of printmaking, which include etching, lithography, screen print, and relief, and the final artwork is displayed at an exhibition of the prints for the community to come and engage in a discussion about not only the veterans' oral history, but both participants' experiences.
What results from the project is that artists and viewers gain a broader understanding of the veteran experience, one commonly ignored and misunderstood in today's culture, and a veteran has a chance to get their story out there in a creative way and to impact a divergent group of people with an account of their experiences. Starting the Veteran Print Project, we had 3 main goals. To construct an educational workshop for schools that would take the intent of Veteran Print Project and refashion it to be understood from kids ranging from elementary to high school. To help Yvette write a grant and in turn learn about the process of grant writing. And to help create a mural for the entranceway to the Madison Vet Center to be displayed at the December 2nd open house.
For the educational workshop, we created a lesson plan that would explain what an oral history is and discuss the process of exchanging experiences. Students will have the opportunity to explore association between color and emotion and illustrate their partner's experience through a drawing, which will in turn be made into a print. The lesson plan is specific to kindergarten through 2nd grade, but we envision this workshop spanning from K through 12. Our goal is to bring children a step closer to understanding that everyone's experience is unique and that we have much to learn from each other. After finishing the outline for the workshop, we got feedback from a variety of teachers whose support helped me feel more confident about the possibility of actually implementing the workshop. Knowing this idea started as a casual conversation in a coffee shop and has grown into something concrete has been so fulfilling for me.
We came across some frustration in the creation of the educational workshop for the sole purpose that the assignment was so unstructured and broad. We had the freedom to take it anywhere we chose, and little experience to give us a starting point. I think getting started was the hardest part, but once we got the main ideas down, the workshop came together quite nicely. As far as the grant writing process went, we ended up not having enough time to help with the actual writing of the grant. However, Ariel and I got the opportunity to meet with Leslie Nelson and Nikki Bush to discuss tips on the intricacies of grant writing. We got to read through old grants, comparing examples of successful and unsuccessful ones. It equipped us with advice and resources for future grant writing.
Grant writing was completely intimidating to me, and on top of that, I was concerned with what Ella and I were supposed to be doing for the signature grant, and the deadline was only a few weeks into the semester. Meeting with Leslie definitely reassured Yvette, Ella, and I as to where we should have been going, applying for the project grant instead of the signature grant. Our most recent contribution to the Veteran Print Project was helping Yvette with the Madison Vet Center mural. Together we cut out stencils, primed, and painted the mural in the entranceway of the Vet Center. The final product was shown at the Vet Center open house on December 2nd. Working with Yvette and Ella on the mural was a cherry on top of a great service learning experience. I loved meeting the staff at the Vet Center and also observing some of the challenges a public artist faces when her work is commissioned for the community. This situation helped me realize that as a commissioned artist, flexibility and cooperation are crucial. Yvette has been such a role model to me. She is passionate about what she does. Through the project, I have certainly gained a mentor and a friend who has taught me about small, specific tasks like finding grants and making a successful mural, as well as given me some of the most influential advice as an artist and a person.
The open house at the Vet Center is where the Veteran Print Project all came together for me. For the first time, I saw what it was like to be in a community of veterans, a diverse group of people in terms of age and origins, but all having this influential life experience in common. I ended up having a long chat with an old lady named Annette. She was a World War II veteran who served for 2 years a long time ago when she was my age. She was the sweetest lady. She told me story after story about her experiences in the war and how she met her husband there. In the process of this conversation with Annette, my appreciation for the Veteran Print Project significantly deepened. This is what it was all about. The whole purpose was to initiate situations like this, to build a community and gain glimpses into the life of people considerably different than me. to help bridge the gap between veterans and people ignorant of the life of a veteran by creating dialogue and therefore creating understanding.